TGIF vinyl community, how's it going, everybody? I wanted to make another video tonight to kind of keep going and showing you guys what I've been listening to today. There's some stuff in here that's been shown recently, so I'm going to shed a little more light on that and also take a look at what I've been listening to. Some pickups, the first of which was a record I've been looking for a long time. It's B.B. King's Indianola, Mississippi Seeds. This is just what an absolute monster of a blues record. It's a big gatefold. I have a copy of B.B. King's father's birth certificate here on the side and additional information on the right. This is just an all-star stellar cast of performers. You have Leon Russell, Joe Walsh, and Carole King turning in some unbelievable piano work on this album. Producers put B.B. King together with a crew of, what would be or become or already were pop superstars. But I do have to say that at the end of the day, Indianola, Mississippi Seeds, besides having Hummingbird, a Leon Russell composition, which is one of the most perfect songs ever, period, and worth the price of admission for the record alone. And none of those styles compete here with B.B. King for me. This is just, B.B. leads it like a gentleman, and it's just an absolutely polished, perfect pop album. Again, Carole King's piano playing is absolutely not to be missed here, and just picking this up today, finding this, for a very reasonable price, was it really took that #1 album off my list. I've just been looking for this forever. It's pretty easy to come up with copies on eBay, but that can take the fun out of it sometimes, and it could be $15, $20, which isn't bad. It's worth every penny, but highly, 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 highly recommended if you have even a fleeting interest in the blues. What an amazing record, Mr. B.B. King. #3 guitarist of all time, I think, per Rolling Stone, and well-deserved. Lucille, it's just amazing stuff. The next two are two records that are just phenomenal in their own right. They've both been shown recently in the vinyl community by users. The first one most recently by Mark, Glass Orchid Aftermath, and Derek Vaughn. And rightfully so. Mark, Glass Orchid Aftermath, for the unacquainted, is doing a 30-day vinyl challenge, and you gotta root for him, you gotta hang in there. He's trying not to do any record shopping or buying for 30 days and instead go back through his collection and kind of rediscover jewels. And he's showing one vinyl a day, and I think his day 3 choice was this, the Bee Gees Odessa. A very early Bee Gees album, definitely, and check out Mark's video for a ton of in-depth information on this from just a couple of days back. But the Bee Gees Odessa is, dare I call it, ornate pop psych. It's definitely not the Stayin' Alive or Disco Bee Gees, and Mark lamented the same, and Derek, and the crushed Red Velvet cover is just really straight out of the era. But I would have to say, as far as the Bee Gees go, this is their watershed, and it's just an absolute orchestral masterpiece. Brilliant songs, brilliant sounds, infinitely listenable. Every track, it's a double LP, and it's just amazing. I would very, very definitely equate the Bee Gees Odessa to the Beatles' White Album, the Beach Boys' Pet Sounds, Pink Floyd's The Wall, or Dark Side of the Moon. It's their watershed. I believe it was their 4th album, and it's simply stellar. Absolutely stellar. Again, highly recommended. And the last one I'm going to show, again, this is one that Mark showed just recently. I believe this was his day 7 pick. And I'm going to use this video as a medium just to drive more interest in it, if nothing else. And that's Traffic's Mr. Fantasy. I read a review once that if you could get on a magic carpet and take a ride back to Carnaby Street in London in 1967, this is what it would sound like when you got there. And with good reason. I love Traffic. I love Steve Winwood's vocals. I think he's one of the best vocalists ever. Simple, that's it. But this is amazing. And you'll notice, I know Mark had mentioned even in his video, there was, the UK and the US release of this. I know the US release, you're missing, you have Jim Capaldi here, you have Steve Winwood, right, and Chris Wood. We're missing Dave Mason on this record, and again, this is the US release, so I'm not sure what got Dave cut from the cover of this, but Dave's pieces and his compositions on this record are just, you know, they're truly kaleidoscopic in a way, if you will, just the soundscapes, and Steve's are really just, for me, they center around his vocals. It's just amazing. I mean, fantastic psych. This record, in my opinion, can easily hold its own with anything Pink Floyd was doing at the time. So if you're a fan of, I go blank on YouTube, Pink Floyd's early stuff, Piper at the Gates of Dawn, ha, got it, whew! You'll definitely dig Traffic's Mr. Fantasy. What an amazing record. Mark was smart to pick it. And again, just to drive some more interest in it, if you ever get the opportunity to stumble across this, pick it up. Don't hesitate. Those were the three that were in current rotation for me today. Definitely three I recommend that you guys check out. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm off to catch up on some of your videos. Thanks to everybody also that's been subscribing lately, leaving comments. It's always great to hear from everybody. Love the comments, love the stories, the recommendations, and the thoughts. Last Work at Aftermath, Derek Vaughn, both mentioned here. Check out their channels, seek them out on YouTube. If I can figure out how to put links in this video, I'll definitely do it, but I probably won't. So type it in, find them. Both great guys, stand-up members of the vinyl community, much like everyone else. Guys, take care and thanks for watching. Ciao.